Hey everyone, thanks for clicking on this video. If you did, you're probably interested in the Zamberlan Vioz GTX backpacking boot. I love this thing. I'm going to give you my opinion on this thing. It's not going to be so much of an overview of the boot. There's many good videos on that you can find on YouTube here, but this is my opinion and a review of these. As you can see, these things are well worn, and I have put hundreds, if not thousands of miles on these things. I have owned them for 8 years. As you can see, the tread has seen better days, but I'll tell you what, guys, one of the best boots I've ever put on my feet. So one of the things right off the bat I want to tell you, and this is my opinion, but take it for what it's worth. I've been a hiking guide in Alaska for 8+ years, and I've had my share of hiking boots and experiences with those hiking boots. So many people in the big box stores where you might buy one of these and review videos that you're going to find, they're going to say that this heavy hiking boot is going to have a break-in period. You're going to want to go on several hiking trips and camping trips to break this in to get it well molded to your foot. My opinion is that's not true. I believe that if you're looking for a good hiking boot, whether it's a trail runner, a lightweight hiking boot, or a heavy-duty hiking boot, or even the next level like a mountaineering boot with the higher ankle support, if you find a boot that fits your foot well, you're going to notice it right away. You're going to notice it when you try it on in the store. That was the way that this was when I tried these on. I went to the local REI shop. I wanted a full leather boot with a Gore-Tex bootie. That's what these things have. 100% waterproof. It is one piece of leather from here all the way around over to here with no stitching in between. My problem with previous hiking boots that had stitching right here or right over here or across the midsection or something like that, they always busted out on me. I've got a bit of a wider foot, not crazy wide, but a little bit wider, and they always busted out. So I thought that if I can get a boot with full leather and no seams right there, that I will not bust them out. And that proved to be true with this. So like I was saying, full piece of leather. You can see the gusseted tongue comes all the way up to here. And what I was talking about was the fit of the boot. So when I tried these on at the store, I'm not kidding you at all, they felt like a slipper as soon as I slipped into them, brand new at the store. They were so comfortable. I walked around in them, I laced them up tight, I went on their little hiking trails that they have in those stores. I tried downward pressure, upward, bending them, and so on and so forth. I tried it all, and they were very comfortable. The guy told me, you're going to want to put 25 to 50 miles on these things to make sure that you break them in well. Well, I tell you what, like I said, I've put hundreds, if not approaching thousands of miles on these things, and never once did I ever have a blister or even a hot spot. I'm not kidding you at all. So that is my opinion when it comes to a good fitting hiking boot. You find the boot that fits your foot very well, because everybody's foot is a little bit different, and it's going to serve you well. You're not going to have that huge break-in period, if any break-in period at all. So I'm going to give this boot a rave review. I love these things. The traction, they've got the 3D Vibram sole, just incredible traction on any kind of terrain. I've been on from marshy swamps to wet rocks, dry rocks, mud, and grass and everything in between. And these things perform extremely well. When they were in their earlier days, they're not so much waterproof now. I don't know if you can see the crack and the checking and the leather. Like I said, they're 8 years old. They've served me well. I've used them and somewhat abused them. I've taken care of them, but when you're hiking in the rocky terrain, sometimes you get gashes from the rocks and whatnot. From the first probably 6 seasons that I used these, the hiking seasons from camping and guiding hikes, 100% waterproof. I would wear gaiters, that would come up just below my knee. And with those gaiters on, I was waterproof, 100% waterproof, just to the bottom of those gaiters. I would ford and cross creeks and streams and not a drop of water would get in. I would help people across. I would carry other people's bags across. I would be in a creek for up to 5 minutes at a time wearing these with my gaiters on, and not a drop of water got on my feet. I would get out the other side and my feet would be perfectly dry. Now, that's not the case so much anymore. Like I said, the leather is cracking. Maybe it's separating a little bit from the sole here. And so I do get a little bit of moisture if I'm actually standing in water. But man, what more could I ask for from these boots? They're handcrafted in Italy, and you can tell from the hardware to the laces to the leather to the stitching, everything is superb on these boots. I'm getting ready to retire these to probably my daily use boots. I'll throw a little bit of cream oil, some kind of boot conditioning stuff on there. I'll bring the black luster back, and I'll use these for walking around town and everyday activities because they are that comfortable. I'm not kidding you. They treated my feet so well. So there are other videos that go into the details and the specs and the different sizes available on these. I would give them 4 thumbs up if I had 4 thumbs. I am buying another pair, if that tells you anything. I absolutely love these boots. I'm not being paid by Zamberlan to say this. The boot speaks for itself, the quality speaks for itself, and the comfort speaks for itself. Now again, I'm going to stress, I love this boot. My brother tried this boot. He doesn't like it. It doesn't fit his foot well. He said it wasn't very comfortable. So, you have to find the boot that fits your foot well. If it doesn't fit well, you know what? Don't waste your money. It's got a high price tag. If you go into the store and try this boot on, find the right size and try it on, and it feels extremely comfortable, do not pass it up. Do not pass up the opportunity to let this treat your foot really well on camping and hiking trips. Thanks for watching this video, guys. We're going to have some other boot review videos coming up. We have some how-to videos, and if you want to watch our life out here in off-grid Alaska, remote Alaska, check out some of our other videos. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Bramante Brothers.